Alright, what is up folks? Welcome back to another video here on the second channel. We're back with another tech unboxing review type video. And what the product in question is this, which is the Viofo A129 Pro Duo. Now yes, as you can tell, this is another dash cam. Now currently I have the Viofo A119 V3 that I got several months back. But that records up to 1440p. And given the fact that now I'm a many log delivery driver, you never know what could happen out on the roads. So I've decided to upgrade to this particular model. Because I know Viofo is really reliable, in my personal opinion. And this one doesn't record up to 1440p. But as you can tell there, it records up to 4K. Now I will be leaving timestamps down below. Like what I've done in several of my past videos. So if you guys want to skip to any part in the video, you can do so as you please. But I'm going to go ahead and just quickly go through the settings here. So it records at the 4K, like I mentioned before, 4K 30 frames. It has a Sony Exmor sensor, dual channel. There's the side of the box there. And here is some other stuff there as well in different languages. Now this one I've got off the Viofo website, and I've got it with the option with the GPS logo, which also records the location and stuff. So let's get right on to this. Take the sleeve off the box here, and it's not going to be the most exciting unboxing in the world, but there we go. So here it is here. Also, here's the front unit, and here's the back. So I'll take the front unit out first. Now, you probably already saw it before when I looked at the back of this thing. That this can support up to 256 gigabytes, which is really damn good for me. The Viofo A119 V3 does that as well. Here's the unit itself. There we go. But I will get to, yeah, see there's the GPS logo at the back. Label just here, GPS module. There we go. I'll leave that, put that just there for now. I'll split that back. And here's the rear unit as well. You can tilt it up or down depending on the shape of the rear windscreen. Just put that there too. Hit the phone out the box here. And here's some other stuff. So this is a read before installation. You can go ahead and pause it here if you want to have a look at it yourself. I will have a look at this too. But I think this is new with this particular model. A model, I think, I could be wrong. But you get a little electrostatic sticker. Now, obviously, you can put this on the windscreen and put the camera onto that if you wanted to. Here's the user manual. Obviously, I'm not going to go through that because you guys probably have an idea. And here's other bits and bobs in the box. It has some spare adhesive mounts, which I'll definitely be keeping. And here's the rear cable, and conveniently enough, it's labelled as well. Obviously, the camera won't focus properly, but this one here says connect to front camera, and the other one will say connect to the rear camera. You got a plastic little tool here to pry the headlight, to push the headlight down of your car and put the cables and stuff in. Here's the main cable itself. You got the mini USB cable and some plastic clips you can mount on the thing as well if you need to. And conveniently enough, a USB card reader, which I probably won't use, given the fact that I've already got one. But it's definitely good. It's definitely convenient in case if I accidentally lose the other one. All right, I did forget to mention in the previous clip that this is compatible with Wi-Fi, whereas the Viofo A119 V3, which I've also got here, doesn't. So I will be showcasing that a little bit later. But for now, first thing we'll do is I'll just do a first little boot up before we set up in the car, which I'll also do that a bit later. Conveniently enough, I've got a power bank which I'll connect to. Now I do have this spare 256GB micro SD card. Just for the purpose of this video, I'll be using that. But I do have the high endurance 256GB already in this one. There we go. Now, obviously, I haven't got the rear one on yet, so you probably just see the just the front. There we go. All right, so it already come with the prompt saying I have to format the card because it already has some stuff on it. So what we'll do is press down, press the middle one says OK. Now when it comes to the micro SD card, I do recommend that you get the higher endurance ones because those tend to last the longest. So here we go. Here it is. It's obviously recording. Now as you see, since I've got the GPS module on it, obviously I haven't connected the car and whatnot yet, so obviously it's not going to come up there. But here we got some simple buttons on the bottom. Got the registry record button. May as well just take this off too. Forgot to do that. There we go. So you got emergency lock button, mic off and on, playback, interdigital settings, and whatever the hell that one is there. I can't remember what that one is. So to get into the settings, you'll have to stop the recording first. Go into the settings. There we go. Don't know why I said what that one was. This is the settings. So I was going to just go through these. As you see, this can record up to 4K at 30 frames, but obviously you got other ones there too if you want to. Now, conveniently enough, this also does have a 1440p option there as well. They got bitrate, live video source, loop recording. On default is on 1 minute, which I usually do it that way, so that's fine. Now parking mode. If you want to use parking mode, you'd have to get the hardwire kit, which I also haven't got. I've got GPS. Obviously, it's on by default. Speed unit. You can do kilometers per hour or miles per hour, depending on the region. Wi-Fi is there too. It's currently off at the moment. But I will showcase the Wi-Fi a little bit shortly here. Like I said, I'm not going to go through all of these one by one, go into them one by one, because you guys probably have an idea as to what these are anyway. But what I will do is change the date and time. In my case, I believe it's +10. Of course, you can format the card as well. There we go. Now, of course, it hasn't fixed itself here yet. But once I put the GPS in the car, it'll fix itself. Apparently, I'm going 200 kilometers an hour. Apparently. All right. So to access Wi-Fi, so you can connect it to your phone, what you have to do is you have to hold down the playback button just here until this Wi-Fi comes up on the screen, and then what you do is you go onto your phone, is you get the Viofo app. In my case, I've already got it. And what you do is you go connect the camera, and it shouldn't take long for it to find the camera. There we go. So there's already it's recognised the camera just there. Sorry, the autofocus is being a bit crap. There we go. So it's already the camera's already powered on. We have to connect to the Wi-Fi. So I have to go into the settings, go into the Wi-Fi, and go to the one where it says Viofo A129 P. Obviously the thing's not going to fake. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. And I believe the password was on the screen just there, so I'll click the top of the password. There we go. So the password is 12345678. So once you've connected to that, go back into here, do that, connect to the camera, and there we go. So now you've got the live view. So if I just move the camera up and about, you can just see it there. You can see I'm just moving about here. Pretty convenient if you want to download footage way and about here. From here you can take a snapshot if you wanted to, or you can switch camera. Obviously, I haven't got the real one connected yet, but it's there too. You can also access the settings, but before you have to do that, you have to stop the recording first. And then go into settings. And pretty much the settings is pretty similar to, well, pretty much the same as what you would see in there. So you can access it if you wanted to. And if you want to, I'll stop recording there we go. If you want to access your footage, you press the down here too, but of course before you do, you have to stop recording. Go to the icon on the bottom right, bottom left, sorry, and here you can access the footage. Now here you can delete it, or you can download it onto your phone as well. And that's pretty much it for the Wi-Fi side of things. Now we'll go ahead and set this up in the car. Alright, so here I am in the car. As you see, there's my GPS module from the previous Dashcam, which I will be removing shortly. Now, I had a bit of a preview with the app, just to see where I want to put it. Oh, here's the unit right here. And based on that, I'm probably going to put it, because obviously that's where I put it last time. I'll probably put it maybe somewhere up around here this time, actually behind the rear view mirror. So it's not, of course, it's not obstructing my vision. So once you've got that, once you've got your once you've got an idea as to where you're going to put it, now you can use the protective film that I showed you before, or the protective clear slip thing, to put it on there too. But I probably won't use that. But it's definitely a useful tool. What you do is you peel this, but not only you have to peel that, but you have to also peel that white bit as well. So once that's in, now you can go ahead and put the wires and stuff in. Now you can put it in two ways. Now given the fact that, like I mentioned before, I've got mine with the GPS module, you can probably just see it, but you can either put the USB cable connected up here, or that way, or I know the camera can see it, but you can put it on the side as well, and of course you've got the rear one as well here too. So what my plan is that I'm going to probably connect the front one via the GPS, and since I will have to take the other wires out in a minute too, since obviously got the Duo, I'll wire the front up on here, up around this side, and now keep in mind that my car does have side airbags. You have to be very careful of that. So now yeah, I can either put it down here and through around that way, or if I don't want to, I can just go connect up and go down that way. But we'll see how we do. And it will go under here and then connect to the power 12-volt power socket, which is in here in this case. And then with the rear, since the rear connector's on this side, I'll pick the process. We're going to go all the way around the opposite side, down through there, and probably under the trim or under the door seal, and connect that down to probably down over there. Back there somewhere. Alright, so it's all connected. We've got the main one, which is obviously the front, that's connected via up through this side up the headliner down here and tucked it through there, and it's connected there as you can see. And the rear one, which is basically done the exact same way, but it was through here, and I believe it's down the trim. You can see a bit of the wire just there, and then we managed to get it through the trim down here and via the back. As you can see, the rear camera is there. Now obviously from the looks of it, you may think it's not really the best placement, but it will do for me. Luckily, as you saw before, it did come with some spare adhesive in case I want to readjust it. So to test to make sure that it actually works, what we do is we turn the car on, but not all the way. Turn the radio on. There you go. The variable call light's on. Sorry if the lighting's not the best. And there you go. There's the unit on. Sorry if the lighting's not the absolute best, but you can definitely see it's on. And on the top left-hand corner is the view from the rear camera. So now I'm going to go ahead and showcase some test footage, both day and night footage, from both the front and the rear dash cam. Alright, so at the time of recording this clip, it's been nearly a week since I've owned the A129 Pro Duo Dashcam, and personally for me, I'm definitely quite impressed as to the quality of the footage, both day and night, especially the rear camera, because even though it records at 1080p, in my opinion, it still records pretty good quality. Now I'm actually quite impressed, especially with the nighttime footage. Well, obviously the day footage was pretty good. But I'm quite impressed with the night footage, because originally I had a problem when it first came out, that the footage was very grainy, but since then, obviously Viofo have I guess they've fixed the problem, because when I look back, it looked fine. So overall, I am quite impressed with this dash cam. And look, I know there are probably other two-child dash cams that are cheaper than this on the market, but personally, I would much rather spend more to get the best quality that satisfies me. So overall, I'm definitely satisfied with this. I'm pretty happy with it overall. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. If you guys want to see more of this type of content, plus other mostly non-gaming content in the future, make sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications so you never miss out on a brand new upload on this channel. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace out, folks.